Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the French Connection. You join me here in Xpeng G9. You might have heard it as the Xpeng G9 if you're outside China. Yeah, right now we're northwest of Beijing. We were visiting the Great Wall with Meng, and we're gonna go back to the hotel. During that trip, I'm gonna do a video. As you can see, I've set the cameras and show you the capabilities of the full self-driving software of Xpeng, which is called XNGP. I'm trying to remember that. I'm always confused with that name. So XNGP, I'll activate the system. We're on the highway, and I'll show you how it works in the city as well. Okay, see you in a bit. All right, so I'm on the highway right now, and the way you can use NGPs, you're gonna have that logo here, little NGP logo, and you'll have it on the big screen here as well. So then it's like the Tesla way. You just have to go down with your stalk like this, and there you go. As you can see, the NGP logo is now blue on both screens, and I am in the self-driving mode, if I can say that. Oh, the car is changing lanes, sorry. Actually, it's just merging. Okay, there you go, it's just merging. It's gonna pass the car in front of us. Excellent, good job. Accelerating right away. It's pretty good at it. Feels very comfortable, very safe. So as you've seen here on the screen, it's asking me to nudge the steering wheel a bit. So I just had to put some torque on the steering wheel, but it's very light. Like, it's really pleasant to do, honestly. Not like some cars where you have to move the steering wheel like crazy. So yeah, we've been driving on the highway, and you can see the car is slowing down by itself. Because I assume it's detecting the curve ahead, kind of sharp curve, so it's slowing down to stay safe. Slowing down quite a bit. We're at 54, 55, so you've seen that taxi passing me by the outside. It's overly safe maybe, but I can understand that. Beautiful landscapes. The good thing is it has no problem to detect the lines, so that's very good. The bad thing is it's not picking up the speed limits, so I'm gonna have to do that manually. It's still slowing down the car when it thinks it should be slowing down, like in the curve, like I just showed you, but I'd like it to be able to pick up the speed limit sign, because there is a lot of them all over the highway, but that's okay. See, there is 3 60 signs here, but it's gonna stay at 80. People are going even faster than me, so I assume it's safe to drive at 80 here. And it's funny that the car is staying on the left lane. I'll give a gentle nudge to the steering wheel here. If you look at the screen here, you have 2 map mode, but I really like this one. It gives you more situational awareness of what the system is doing. Oh, so it looks like here it's gonna change lane and go back in the middle lane. Maybe, if that's what it means. No, I guess that's not what it means. And you can change the distance from the vehicle in front of you from 5, I guess, car length to obviously 1. So you can just change that on the steering wheel with the 2 arrows on the left side here. I'm going to set it at 3. I think it's pretty reasonable. It's not recognizing, like I mentioned, the speed signs. There was just 3 speed signs here saying 60, but we're doing 63 now, but you can see that it's still set at 80 kilometers an hour here. So okay, I'm going to try something when it's not in a turn. I'll try to give a bit more torque to the steering wheel and see if it disconnects the system like it would do when you use a full self-driving in a Tesla. Okay, so let's say there is an object on the road on the left side of the lane, and I just kind of want to avoid it. I'm going to give a bit more torque to the steering wheel than usual, and we'll see what happens here. All right. Oh yeah, it's disconnecting right away, like the Tesla full self-driving, which I guess makes sense. I'm going to reactivate it. There we go. So I'm going to use the turn signals to tell the car to change lanes. And as you've seen, it's doing that very smoothly. That's very nice. The car should be able to pass the car in front of me. So let's see what happens if I increase the speed limit to 100 kilometers an hour. There you go, it's just going to pass the car. Very nice. All right, and here I'm on the highway, 3 lanes, highway. The speed limit is 100 kilometers an hour, so at least it picked that up. So I'm going to reactivate NGP. As you can see, it's available. So once, and it's going to activate the cruise control, and then twice, and NGP is activated. There we go. Oh, interesting here. Yeah, it wants to pass the car in front, but it detects the car on the left, so it's just saying it can't pass. It should be able, there we go, should be able to do it now. And as you can see, I'm not doing anything, I'm just touching the screen, so it doesn't, there you go, it doesn't tell me that. But it works pretty well. And I assume all the blue lanes you can see here are the lanes available with that system when you use the self-driving system. So yeah, did a good job in the mountains, but you know, it was just keeping the lane basically. So didn't show the full potential of the system. Here it's at least doing some passing action and detecting the speed limit, so that's good. So it's interesting to note that it's staying on the left lane. I wonder if I decrease the speed to 100, let's see what it's gonna do. Nope, still staying on the left lane. If I go to 95, let's play with the system a bit. So obviously it wouldn't have changed right now because there was white continuous lane, but yeah, no, it's quite interesting. You know, you'd think it would go back in the middle lane. Let's go back to 110. Oh, the bus is it gonna go in the left lane? Yeah, it's detecting. See, that's funny because it's detecting the turn signals, the turn signal of the bus. So that's why it slowed down, but then the bus was not moving. The guy just forgot the turn signal, so the car is still passing. He's like, okay, you forgot your turn signal, I'm gonna go. So that's pretty cool. So let's see, I want to go on the middle lane here. There you go, because that guy is really slow on the left lane. All right, so now is it going to go back on the left lane? Doesn't look like it. You'd think it would, because I'm telling the car I want to drive at 130, and we're currently doing 91 kilometers an hour. So you'd think it would automatically pass the car in front of us, but it's not doing that. So I'm going to tell it to do it.
XNGP 150.
Oh, there you go. That's what it's telling us. Okay, so yeah, the car is telling us that there you go. It's going to quit NGP, and it actually just did. So we're arriving at the toll here. I'm going to take control back, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so we just passed the toll. NGP is available again here. Oh, it just disappeared. There you go. All right, so we're back with the NGP system here. So the car is changing lane, You know, that's the kind of thing I wish it would have done on the highway. I don't know why it didn't do it on the highway. It's probably a reason, but I guess it's going to come with future updates. But here it's perfect. You know, it's detecting that the bus is really slower than the speed we should be driving. So as you've seen, it's just passing the bus. Because on the highway it was stupid. Like, you're waiting behind a car at 90 when both lanes are available. But at least in the city, it's passing everybody. Yeah, the car, when there is like yellow lanes on the highway, well, on the road here, as you can see outside, there's yellow lanes. So the car is picking them up and showing them on the screen here. And then it's not going to use that lane. I wonder if I can force the car to. Yeah, no, it doesn't want to go on that lane. That's interesting. Maybe because it thinks it's like a construction area or something. Oof. Yeah, nicely done. That's honestly, in the city it works really well. Wow, look at that. It's changing the point of view here when you're getting close to a car. Really like that. It's really well done. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. So it's gonna drive on the right lane over there.
Oh,
Holy f. Well, you better be that's the proof that you better be making sure you look outside, huh? Jesus. It never picked that car. I saw the car, I was just waiting for it. I'm like, it's gonna slow down a bit, but okay, we're back with an NGP, XNGP, sorry. Woo! I saw the car, I was just waiting, and then I'm like, okay, now I need to do something. Well, that's the. So in 150 meters, it's gonna disconnect NGP. Ooh, okay, very nicely done here. I don't know. Oh man, Jesus, what the heck? Not too sure what happened here because he was telling me that it would disconnect in 150 meters. Not right now. Okay. That was two hot moments. Right, so I stay on that lane here. NGP is available here, nice, so let's try it. It's gonna do a beautiful turnaround. You have to make yourself forgiven, NGP, because what you did was not great. If you tell me you're going to disconnect in 150 meters, do it. Don't disconnect right away, because that's dangerous. All right, so I assume it's going to do the same here.
it will deactivate it.
In 200 meters, right? That's what it says, right?
Yeah.
So let's see what it does now, because earlier it disconnected right here. Okay, it's doing a better job now.
You better go to that lane.
Yeah, 75. I'll just. Oh, he was about to go in the lane, so he was about to do it, but yeah. I'll just take control here, like it's telling me to do. So here, NGP is not available. Okay, guys. So I think that's the end of the video for today, because I don't think there's going to be an NGP available now. And you've had a good idea of how it performs in the city and on the highway. Yeah, I think as you've seen, it works really well, but there is still definitely some fine tuning to be done, especially on the highway, because I would like the system to pass the cars when they're really slow in the middle lane, like, you know, either use the left or the right lane, but pass the car, don't stay behind it, which it does in the city. So I would say it performs better in the city, but as you've seen twice, you really need to be on top of the game. Like, you really don't want to lower your guard, if I can say that. Yeah, but that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.